Things you should do when you start eating healthy. Hi, this is Claudia Aquino. I'm a personal trainer at the Las Vegas Athletic Club, and so here I want to give you a little bit value when you first start eating healthy, things that you should do so you can stick to your diet. All right. So the first thing to do is don't starve yourself. We always think that we need to starve ourselves in order to lose weight. Well, you don't have to do that. Eat your food. You just have to fill up on more vegetables and more salads. And I know I hear this all the time when people say, I don't like vegetables. Vegetables regulate your hormones, okay? Vegetables help you with your fiber so you can actually go to the bathroom. Vegetables do so many things that give you all your minerals. If you're low in calcium, you're low in magnesium, you're low in any kind of nutrition, if you're in a nutrition deficit, that just means that you're craving more food and your body's going to be really resistant to weight loss. So don't starve yourself. Number 2, flavor your food, okay? Don't go without flavor. I know eventually you want to lower your sodium intake, but not now, not in the beginning. In the beginning, flavor your food. Use hot sauce, use anything. Watch ketchup, all that stuff is a no-no because it has too much sugar. But flavor your food. You can use Himalayan salt. You can use Celtic sea salt. You can use pepper. You can use any kind of dash seasoning. There is so many good seasonings. I think Flavor God has a lot of seasoning that don't have sugar in it, they don't have salt if you really want to cut your salt down, but flavor your food. I use a lot of hot sauce, because I like spicy food. Add some jalapenos, add something that flavors you. Don't go flavorless, because if it tastes like crap, you're not gonna do it. Vary your daily dishes, which means don't eat the same thing every day. Unless you're like me, I can eat the same thing every day. But I've done, competition dieting for so many times. But see if you can vary your food, your dishes. I do a lot of, because my husband eats healthy too, so I do a lot of stuffed peppers. If I stuff them, I stuff them with turkey hamburger meat, or I use a all organic grass-fed beef, which is really good for you actually. You can do meatballs with that same thing, and you can, barbecue your chicken breast so it's not so bland. You can do like a beef stew. You can do that with other meats too. When you do your salmon, flavor your salmon. Use a little bit. You can use a little bit feta cheese. Make a little pockets in there. Put some feta cheese and some spices in there. You can do a little bit avocado in there. It's really excellent. Vary your food. Don't do the same vegetables every day. I like, right now during the cold season, I do a lot of Brussels sprouts, and I don't steam them because they're disgusting if you just steam them. I slice them. I slice them really thin. I cook them with garlic and with onion for a long time, making sure that they're really nice and soft. I put them under the broiler and I make them nice and crispy, and it's delicious. You can do your asparagus on the barbecue grill. You can add some salt and pepper on it. Have some salads. You can have salads, really good roughage. Use some colorful vegetables. You can do your zucchini noodles. Let's vary your food. Don't eat the same thing every day. So use some healthy fats so you stay full longer, so you don't get hungry. I use a tablespoon of olive oil. I use olive oil and apple cider vinegar in my salads. But use olive oil. Use some avocado. Avocado oil is really excellent for cooking because you can cook in higher temperatures. You can have some MCT oil, which is derived from coconut oil. You can have coconut oil. Just don't overdo it. Watch your calories. Don't, you can't have those limitless. Calories is calories. But have a little bit of that because that gives you the feeling of full. If you're doing your eggs in the morning, don't just have egg whites, have 1 or 2 egg yolks in it, you know. And the fat in the egg yolk will help you from getting so starving hungry. So, you know, easy things to do. Use some good fats, and you're not gonna starve for the rest of the day. Rice cakes and peanut butter is not limitless. Make sure that this is a treat. You know, if you want to eat them every day and you want to have your treat, don't do more than 2. Make sure that you watch that peanut butter, because it's high in calories. So peanut butter and rice cake is a treat. Make your meals visual, beautiful. Make sure that it doesn't just look all bland and put together. Make it pretty, you know, because the eye eats too. Make sure that you sort it all out nicely. Use colorful vegetables, use color, and put it on your plate nicely. You know, you can add a couple of strawberries on the side and make it all pretty looking, but it helps so much to have a nice looking meal instead of just a blah. Number 7, food prep. Don't go home and think, oh my God, what am I gonna eat now? Or I have to cook for the next 2 hours. Don't do that. Prep ahead of time. I usually prep my salads 3 days ahead, and I do my meats for, like, you know, it depends on what kind of meat. If it's fish, I don't want to do it longer than 2 days. But if it's a stew, or if it's my chicken on a barbecue grill, I usually cook it 3 days ahead of time, and well, sometimes longer. You know, I have my vegetables already cut and all cooked and ready, and I just put it together. That's all it is, because I come home and, you know, we're ready to eat. I just put it on a plate, heat it up right quick, and that's it. That's the easiest way to do it. Because if you go home and you think you have to cook now, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna follow that food prep. You're not gonna follow the healthy lifestyle. It's too easy to go to a fast food restaurant and just order. Stay hydrated, very important. It helps you feeling full longer. It's so important for all your joints and all your tissues and your skin and everything. And sometimes you feel like you are hungry while you are actually just thirsty. So make sure you drink that gallon of water. It sounds like a lot, but if you spread it out throughout the day, it's not that much. And yes, in the beginning, you're going to have to go to the bathroom a little bit more often. Make sure that you drink most of your water during the day. Don't drink too much at night, because you're gonna be up all night, but stay hydrated. You can use tea, you can use coffee, of course, it's what I use, but tea is better. Use tea and cinnamon. Cinnamon is really good if you have insulin resistance, and you know, it lowers that issue a little bit for you. And make sure that you know, it calms you down, it de-stresses you. It's so nice, and especially right now, it's cold outside. Have some warm tea before you go to bed. It's just relaxing. Number 10, and the last point is make it a lifestyle. Okay, don't look at eating healthy as a diet. It's not supposed to be a diet. It's supposed to be a lifestyle. Make it a lifestyle. You know, it's so easy to go back into your old habits, and which are not healthy for you. They're not good for you. They're not prolonging your life. Make sure you get enough nutrition. You know, take some vitamins also. See if you can purchase more organic or GMO-free. Buy fresh produce. Don't use canned stuff. Don't use too much of the frozen. If you do frozen, use something that doesn't have any extra products in there, that just has whatever you need. You know, like Trader Joe's has like ingredients, peas, you know, or asparagus. There's nothing else in there. So make sure that you stay as close as possible to natural state and make it a lifestyle, because once it's a lifestyle, it's very easy to maintain. So I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, please leave it in a comment section, and I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, you can always email me on my professional email, which is claudia@bodyrevisionbyclaudia.com, and I will see you at LVAC. Thank you so much.